The fifth is that Friday repairs the fleet of UPS, and UPS promises to pay Friday's 3,000 within 1 month, right? So you perform services and you will receive cash later, right? So this is your unearned income. Earned income, right? You already earned it, but you still did not receive it. So here you receive. We create customer here that we we will be paid our the future benefit. We will be receiving the future benefit under accounts receivable, and our sale occurs. Sale is a part of retained earning. Our sixth transaction is that Friday's Auto Service Incorporation pays 2,700 for the following expenses: rent, employee salaries, and utilities. So expense is a part of retained earning, right? When you pay that, your retained earning is negative or decrease. So how much is the amount? 1100 plus 400 plus 1200. So we have 2700, right? Total. So 2700 we pay cash and we decrease our retained earnings. Here we go. We paid cash and we decrease our retained earnings. The seventh transaction is Friday pays 1900 on account, which means to make a payment towards an account payable. So when we pay the account payable, we decrease the account payable with 1900 and with our cash as well. So this account is balances itself. Yes, it is. So let's see that. Here we go. Right? Similarly, you can do the other transaction by yourself as well. So I'm just going to repeat it. So the major stockholders of Friday's Auto Service paid 30,000 from their personal bank account to remodel this house. What does it mean? Does it have to do something with the business? Business name is Friday's Auto Service Incorporation. But owner constructed his house and also used its own business account, own personal account, not the business account. So this transaction has no effect on the accounting equation. Our ninth transaction is that the services that the Friday performed in transaction 5, this one, the UPS paid the business 1,000 rupees, or the business received 1,000 rupees from its customer. So what's gonna happen? You decrease the customer by 1,000, and because you receive cash, you increase cash. This equation is balanced. Yes, it's balanced, right? Here it is. How about for transaction 10? So Friday's received 22,000 from the sale of land, which is the same amount that Friday's paid for the land. What does it mean? It means how much is the land? 40,000. And did the Friday's sell all the land? No. The Friday's sell 22,000 worth of land. So land received decreased, and against cash, when question is silent, it means it's for cash. If question says on account, that means it's your customer or it's your accounts payable, right? So for cash, you receive cash, so 22,000 is cash is received and land is decreased. So the 11th one is that business declare dividend and pays 2100 in cash. So remember, when dividend is decreased, it's a part of retained earning. So dividend and expenses basically decrease the retained earnings. Since cash is distributed, so cash is deducted from the cash account, and it will decrease the retained earning as well. So let's see that. Right? Well done. So at the end, what is the balance of the account? So we just plus minus and all the stuff is for 33,300. The balance is 2,000 of the account receivable. Supplies is 3,700. Land is 18,000. When you add all this, our assets becomes 57,000. Liabilities include 1,800, 50,000 common stock, and retained earning is 5,200. And you add all these as well, your answer is again 57,000. So that's how we do the accounting using accounting equation. And how we can make the income statement from our accounting equation. So we know that business perform revenues or sales two times. One is for 7,000, one is for 3,000. So the total sales is 10,000. And what are the expenses that the business has incurred? Salaries, rent, utility, total 2,700. So company earned 7,300 worth of net income during this period, right? And how we can make the statement of retained earning through the accounting equation? We know that the formula for retained earning is retained earning, opening retained earning plus net income minus dividend. That is the formula for uh, ending retained earning balance. So here it is. So we earned 7,300 of income, and dividend company paid 2,100, and 5,200 is the retained earning that is at the end of April 2014. So remember, we don't have any balance for beginning retained earnings, right? So that's why there is nothing here. And can we make the balance sheet? Of course. So from accounting equation, you just write it down, the balances that you find out. We know that cash is 33,300, account receivable, supply is land, and you are making the other side of the balance sheet, which is liabilities, which is 1,800, and common stock holder equity. Under common stock holder equity, we have 50,000. 5,200 is retained earning. So this is total stockholder equity. This is total liabilities. Answer is 57,000. 57,000 as well, right? So from accounting equation, we can also develop our three financial statements. One is income statement, and then statement of retained earnings, and then balance sheet. The next one would be the cash flow statement as well.